Hey guys, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well today. I wanted to jump on and just do a little project share with you all that I recently created using some of the new Rosies Studio Unconditional collection that I recently hauled, as well as I did it with a little bit of a mix of Market Square as well. So what I decided to create was this pretty little clipboard. So I ended up actually creating this little dangle first, and then by making this little cute dangle here, it gave me the idea to then do like a pretty little embellishment clipboard using the Unconditional collection. And I thought it turned out so pretty. I love all the pastel colors. They're so gorgeous. So in order to create this little dangly charm that I made here, I ended up grabbing one of the Market Square chipboard pieces, so this gorgeous hot air balloon, and using my crocodile, I ended up punching out 2 holes in that, and then adding these little like cute bow connectors. And it's my first time using these bow connectors, and it turned out so cute. And then I just added some jump rings, and then one of those pretty like flower charms there as well, which has a beautiful like gold piece in it. And all the colors just go perfect together. So that was the first thing that I made. And then I ended up using the Rosies Studio paper. I ended up making a little clipboard out of some of the cardboard that I had in my stash that I saved from when I purchased like my loose 12 by 12 paper sheets. So I ended up using this beautiful floral pattern from the Unconditional collection. And then I ended up stitching this beautiful like gingham pattern for the top bit of the clipboard. And then the recipient can use all of these pieces. So they can take off the little clip, and they can just use that as a pretty fun little charm if they wish to. They can take it off this bulldog and use it as like a key ring, or add to a like a diary, like a journal, or a notebook. They can pretty much hang it on anything they want, really. Thought it turned out so adorable, and I plan on making more of these. I thought it just turned out so cute, and the colors are just gorgeous together. So the embellishments that I made to go with the clipboard, I ended up creating these pretty little bow embellishments. And I had a little bit of garden party cardstock on my desk, so I thought I'd use that with some beautiful gold champagne glittered cardstock that I also had. So I just did it as like 2 layers. And I ended up using this bow die that I recently received from Life's Craft. So I ended up using this bow die here, just for anyone wanting to know where I received it from. And yeah, it comes with a variety of like 4 different bows, and I ended up using this bow here. So I made a couple of extra ones of these, and then I had some beautiful gemmies that were gifted to me by, I think it was Little House of Cards. She gifted me some beautiful gem stickers for my birthday, and so I thought I'd add those. They're really pretty. And I just placed them onto some acetate, and we just got a little pretty pink sequin mix in there. And so these are the extra bows that I created, so you guys can see those without the plastic bag on them. You can probably see them a lot better. But as you guys can see, I've added some beautiful gold glitter champagne cardstock back there, and you can give the bows a little bit of dimension as well, kind of like what you do with your butterflies. You can prop it up a bit. So they turned out so pretty. And yes, like this project seems quite simple, but that's just how I like to do things. I like to have things simple but elegant and pretty, and then my pen pals can use all these items that I created in their own projects. They can just add them to whatever they want. So they're the pretty bows. So that goes on top of there. So I'll just move that. The next thing I created were these cute little like banner embellishments. So I ended up using this die right here. It comes from an Australian brand called Uniquely Creative, and this was gifted to me by one of my pen pals, Beck, and it comes with a little like the fishtail banner. So I ended up using that one there and the smaller piece one here, and then you just layer it on top. So that's what I used to create the banner embellishments, and I thought they turned out really cute. And again, I ended up using Rosies Studio Unconditional paper, and then I used these dimensional embellishments that are from the Unconditional collection, and I just placed these on top of the embellishments. And they're so pretty and so cute. And again, they just make a really pretty, simple but elegant addition to any project. So I've got Follow Your Heart, Hello Beautiful, Love You Girl, and You Are the Best. And I just love this beautiful pink gingham pattern paper so much, and that floral paper, that I didn't want to waste any, so I pretty much used the same patterned paper throughout all these projects, so I have no wastage. Doesn't want to focus now. And a recipient can dangle these off of something too if they want to. So they turned out really, really cute. So I've got like a bigger kind of version of one just over here that I can show you. So this is kind of like a bigger version, just so I can give you an idea of out of the packet what it kind of looks like. This is just using a different, I think this is using Fresh Bouquet paper. But I packaged up all my other ones in what you saw there, so I don't have any to show out of the plastic. So I thought I'd just show you this one. As you can see, it's so cute and so pretty. And then I ended up creating this beautiful teacup embellishment. So I had this, I'll just grab it. I had this giant teacup die in my stash for quite a while, and I hadn't used it yet. And yeah, I just finally I'm like, no, I really want to use this. It's so beautiful. It's a huge die, but look at the detail on it. It's so pretty. And this was gifted to me. And so yeah, I thought I'd make a pretty little teacup embellishment using this for the first time. So again, like what I did with the bows, I ended up grabbing some of that champagne gold glitter cardstock and die cut that out first, and then I die cut out this beautiful floral patterned paper from Rosies Studio, Unconditional. And I just layered it on top. I used a bit of foam tape to give it a little bit of dimension, and it's really sturdy, like really sturdy because of the cardstock that I used. The glitter cardstock behind it is quite a thick cardstock. And I thought I'd just keep it nice and simple like this, and then the recipient can do what they want with it. So gorgeous. So I'm glad I finally used this, and I ended up keeping it so like you've got all your beautiful teacup patterns like embossed into the teacup there. It's really pretty. And I didn't end up popping out the pieces on the gold glitter cardstock because I wanted it to shine through and give it like that little peak of gold. So pretty. And yeah, I just placed that onto some acetate and popped it in a bag with a few pretty little sequins. And the hair there, that's annoying me. But I thought these turned out really pretty. Everything really goes well together. So there we have then just the clipboard on its own. So the recipient can use all of these pieces for their crafting, or just to add to a, you know, presents or whatever they want. So super cute. So I just love how that clipboard turned out. Love the colors. So then I ended up wanting to do some butterflies as well, which I just thought I'd share with you. So they're not going with the clipboard, but I just wanted to make some butterfly embellishments as an extra. So I ended up using this die here. I can't quite remember where I got this die from. I can't remember if this was gifted to me by Stephanie, Sweet Crafty Girl, or if it was gifted to me by someone else. So I'm sorry, I just can't remember because I take everything out of their original packaging. I can never remember where things originally came from. But it basically cuts out, as you guys can see here, a whole heap of like butterflies, and it sort of saves you a whole heap of time with it being like this. You get so many butterflies all at once, so I find that quite resourceful. So I ended up grabbing all the bigger sort of butterflies and made some little layered butterfly embellishments. So I ended up using some vellum. I'll just see if I can prop their wings up. I also ended up using some of the gold champagne cardstock, which is quite thick, as you guys can see here as I'm trying to it's very thick. It's almost like cardboard, so it's a little bit harder to bend. But that's kind of gives you an idea then of the butterflies. So that one's got vellum, some of that beautiful gingham paper. You've got the gold champagne with some vellum. And then I used the beautiful pink staples that Stephanie sent to me, which I love to use. That one turned out a little bit funny, the staple, but it's okay. They tend to move a little bit because the staple doesn't quite reach, but it's enough just to sort of hold them there in place. So there we go, guys. There's my recent items that I have created using Rosie's Studio Unconditional, as well as a little bit of Market Square and Garden Party. So they all go really well together, but it is mainly Rosie's Studio. I think I only used 1 or 2 pieces from other Maggie Holmes collections. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed these projects, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye.